I believe it.
If there was a serial killer who owned a fast food or burger joint,
It's uncurable and you can die within a few months.
Oh, look at this little visitor.
but yeah, 10 deaths a year.
And
yeah.
I believe because people are so sick and twisted. The more like we're learning on this channel.
Exploding head syndrome causes people.
Hi guys, welcome to Not Today's Society. My name is Bonnie.
And I'm Pat.
Today we're gonna go.
Today we're gonna blah blah blah.
Today we're gonna go over some videos that are a little bit creepy, a little bit weird, some facts.
A lot of like creepy facts. I feel like in this one, we've done a lot of like stories, scary reaction videos. This one, we're gonna dive right into it. It's what seems to be a lot of facts on the creepy side. Some of them might venture off into conspiracy. We don't know exactly because we didn't actually look at all these videos. So let's jump into them and let us know your thoughts on these. If you think they're true, false, we'll give our opinions. We'll probably agree, disagree, and agree or disagree with you guys. Ready to jump into it?
Yes, sir.
Let's see.
Scary facts you didn't know. There are at least 10 recorded cases of someone dying from laughter. At some point in time, a stranger has thought of killing you. Selfies are responsible for more deaths every year than sharks. There's a shack called the Devil's Toy Box in Louisiana, and people who go in there supposedly lose their minds. When a person dies, they have 7 minutes of brain activity left in which they see a dreamlike sequence of their memories. Most serial killers are born in November.
Okay,
that
was a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of skim through so we can kind of just quickly touch base on them. So there's 10 cases of reported people dying of laughter. I've heard of weird things of people dying of drinking too much water, or people dying of all these weird... So I'm not like surprised of hearing that. It sounds completely odd because people say laughter is the best medicine.
Right. It might have been like the circumstances and they were,
Hold this.
Whatever,
we got
what
here?
have you. Oh, look at this little visitor.
But yeah, 10 deaths a year, or 10 deaths in total they're talking about?
10 recorded cases.
Okay, wow. What was the next one?
Dying from laughter. At some point in time, a stranger thought of killing you.
Not surprised.
I'm not
You walk by
surprised.
so many people. You'll cross...
We talked about it in previous videos. We walk by serial killers, psychopaths
Yeah,
regularly.
I'm sure we all walk across that psychopath, or even, who knows, a serial killer who is like, I could just imagine killing
Or just like
that person.
petty people that, just think of that. Selfies, which is funny because one of our previous videos, it was about a selfie that took young girls' lives.
Yeah, this one talks about responsible for more deaths than sharks every year. And like she said,
I believe that because people are stupid. No offense.
Sometimes it is a genuine accident, but there are a lot of people out there that don't use common sense.
Right.
The Devil's Toy Box, a place where people go in and lose their minds. Could be like a haunted type of thing.
That's interesting. I'd like to look into that.
Yeah, if you know more about that. What is it, Louisiana?
Yes.
If you guys know about that, drop a comment and let us know your opinions on that.
Would you go in?
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah. Maybe we should travel down and record a special episode.
I'm going to have to do more research on that one first.
I'd be down. My mind's already kind of out there. When a person dies, they have 7 minutes brain activity left.
Which is a dream
where they
sequence.
see a dream. Yep.
How would they...
How do you know?
Yeah, like it's... maybe that's just like scientists thinking. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe it's 7 minutes of brain activity. So
exactly.
You could prove that probably.
Yes, and then it's kind of like the theory of probably the dreamlike sequences.
Yes. And then
most serial killers born in November.
Are you guys born in November?
Yeah. How many of you guys are serial killers, or more towards the line of serial killers?
Yeah.
And that was the last one?
That was it. So
all
it was
right.
pretty interesting.
That was. Okay, I'm going to try putting Pretzel down.
Or just get a toy and put it on.
All right, we're going to get a toy, put it on the bed, and then we're going to go on episode or video 2 for this episode.
Alrighty. Next.
All right. Now we got our other dog. What? Come on. You want to come up too? Whee! Okay.
All right.
Stay. Hi. You want to be... Let's see.
Creepy facts you didn't know. If you were born in February, March, June, and September, you have serial killer instincts in your heart. There is a rare disease called fatal familial insomnia which can completely destroy your ability to sleep. It's incurable and you can die within a few months or years if you're diagnosed with it. This might sound crazy, but you're always 6 minutes from dying, but breathing resets the clock. Exploding head syndrome causes people to hear extremely loud noises in their heads just as they're falling asleep. There are 40 volcanoes that could kill up to 1 billion people any minute. Due to a loss of blood pressure, your eyeballs become flat shortly after you die.
All right. Another little recap. That.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to recap
this guy
one.
right here is born in June, so...
But it's funny. They said February, March, June, or September.
The other one's a psychopath. This one says serial killer instincts. I believe so.
Oh, I thought the other one was... Okay. Well, it could is.
I thought it was a psychopath.
If it is, that's a lot of months to throw out there. That's a quarter of the year's, birthdays, months, so
that's
to say.
My dad, you,
me.
My stepmom. Not me.
Apparently, maybe we have serial killer instincts. Who knows? Then there is a disease called fatal...
This scares the shit out of me if this is true.
Can destroy your ability to sleep?
Yes. That's fine.
No, I just keep hearing the noise. She dropped her toy. We got motorcycles going by, toys being thrown around. That's crazy. Destroy your ability to sleep. Like, there's insomnia.
And then you could die. Yeah.
And then there's
this is
this,
something
which
different.
is like...
Fatal familial insomnia. So this is like a specific type of insomnia.
Insomnia on steroids.
That's terrifying.
That is. Then we have... so apparently your brain resets your clock every 6 minutes.
From dying, but breathing
so I guess
resets it.
Yeah, so I guess that kind of means you can live for 6 minutes without oxygen, give or take. And then your brain is kind of like, hey, you need to breathe. And then that happens. Yeah. Exploding head syndrome.
This is another one that's scary.
But it sounds worse than it is.
Right. But no, I mean, that extremely loud noises in their heads when
before
they're just
going to bed.
falling asleep. That's freaky.
That is. That's like you're trying to peacefully
Exploding
go to
head
bed.
syndrome.
And then you have this loud noise that just comes into your
Let us know
head.
if you guys know this is like all true facts.
Yeah, because a lot of these...
Or if they're just like,
thrown out there just to have people
I'm not
question
doubting
it.
I'm a believer.
There are 40 volcanoes that could kill up to 1 billion people at any minute. Volcanoes, when they go off, they literally wipe out like whole villages and areas. So I'm not surprised if it could kill a ton of people. That I did not know. Due to blood pressure, due to loss of blood pressure, your eyeballs become flat shortly after you die. I never heard of that one. Definitely want to know from you guys. I'm sure someone out there like is a doctor or knows or whatever.
Yeah.
You guys let us know about that one. Some weird facts so far.
Yeah.
What's true, what's not, you guys let us know. Help us out.
Weird facts about dreams you didn't know. 12% of people dream in black and white. 90% of your dreams are actually traumas. You aren't able to read or tell time in your dreams. You are actually paralyzed while you're dreaming. You forget 90% of your dreams within 10 minutes. If you remember a dream, it wasn't a dream, it was a message.
All right.
Okay, let's recap real quick. So we have 12% people dream in black and white.
I've heard of that.
I
don't recall. Like, it's so hard to like.
I don't remember
really
a lot of my
remember
dreams.
your dreams.
I don't. When I do, I don't recall them being black and white. To be honest, I don't.
But do you recall them being in color? Exactly.
I think.
Really?
I don't remember many of my dreams, but I'm trying to. I don't know.
That's
a hard
12% of black and white, and then 90% of your dreams are traumas.
I wouldn't be surprised about that.
100% are.
Yeah. A lot of times dreams are more geared towards.
I've had crazy night terrors, as you know.
Yeah.
funny story. Remember that one time I had really bad night terror and I literally
When you
got
got-
up and ran out of the room.
I had to
go
literally
sleep.
almost tackle, not like, I went to grab her and we fell in the hallway.
Woke up
and
other
she was
people in the
like,
house.
yeah, it only happened once, so she ain't like some crazy happening all the time. Over like the 8 years we've been together, like it happened once, but that was
9.
freaky, and we're
9
8.
years.
What do you mean 9?
December's 9.
Yeah, so we're 8, going on 9.
Closer to 9. Okay, anyways.
It's 8 going on 9. I know my years, but at least it only happened once.
Yeah, that was.
You aren't able to tell or read. Okay, you aren't able to read or tell time in your dreams.
I believe that. I don't know though.
I don't remember ever
needing
tell. Yeah,
to
yeah.
read. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys remember your dreams? Like,
And
it's
you
so
recall
weird.
a dream where you can.
Like I remember
you
we
know.
woke up and you had a dream, and I'm like, just tell me. And you're like, no, I'll tell you tomorrow, and you forgot. It's the
Actually,
same,
yeah.
same here. It's
Yeah.
so crazy.
You're paralyzed while you're dreaming.
So meaning, from what I get from that is like while you're dreaming, you're just like not moving. You know, usually when you sleep, you move around, but maybe when you're dreaming, you're just like still.
But you just
Maybe.
kind of like debunk that by saying night terrors, because you're dreaming and you've.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
So maybe, yeah. I mean,
This one I think is a fake one. I feel like they threw that in. When
Yeah.
I've had
because
people
I
dreaming.
got
and
up
they-
and ran away.
Exactly. There's that.
All
And then
right.
there's just the generic one of like people speaking in their dreams, moving a little bit in their dreams.
Yeah.
Like, so you're
Well,
not
yeah,
paralyzed while you're
so-
dreaming. I think this
I mean,
is
that's
just,
what I thought it was trying to say. But
Yeah, I think this one, we just debunked
False.
ourselves. False on this one. You forget 90%. Yeah, that
100%.
one. Forget 90% of your dreams within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
I would
agree
love
with
to
that.
actually like have a book and like write it down because there's people that do that, and it's really crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you remember a dream, it wasn't a dream, it was a message. This, again, I think is someone just trying to push, so to say, something
I mean, there's a
onto
lot
you.
of people that certain things in dreams mean. Have
No,
different
no, of
meanings,
course, yeah.
but yeah.
But like, I'm someone who doesn't remember a lot of my dreams, but sometimes I do, and sometimes they literally mean nothing. And sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, I think this is just the person trying to be whatever you want to call on TikTok or whatever.
All
All right,
right.
let's see. We got more. See what we got.
Terrifying facts you didn't know. In 1973, there was a computer program that said civilization would come to an end in the year 2040. It's also predicted other accurate events that have already happened. A dead counselor still attends University College London's meetings. Romans liked watching people killing other people. On one morning alone, 10,000 people were killed in Rome's Colosseum just for fun. A devil's chair exists in many cemeteries. Some stories claim that if you sit in one at midnight, the devil himself will appear. The mummies of Guanajuato may have been buried alive. In the Savage Stone Age, people would kill a bear and then rip open its stomach to eat the meal the bear had consumed before it was killed.
All right, so I feel like
A
this
few
one.
of those had me a little. Go to the first one.
Yeah, I feel like this one also probably a lot of these.
Maybe it's half and half, but that's. I mean, if we try to look into this,
Well, let's reference it. So, 1973, there was a computer program that said civilization would come to an end in 2040.
but also
When did the
predicted other accurate events that already happened.
We need to know what those other accurate
Yeah.
events are to see if this is real.
yeah.
And then secondly, I being born in 88 and then in the 90s when the internet really started coming to 1973? Like, when did actual computer programming get that stable and like just that intricate? Did we have it in 1973? You guys let us know, because I don't
maybe,
know.
Maybe like not the population, but maybe like the
couple.
government or like
That's crazy.
high up.
I feel like that's
Things.
a long time ago. A dead counselor still attends
I
University
don't
College.
understand.
Where? What?
Explain.
Exactly. Explain yourself. Roman liked watching
this
people
one I
kill
kind
other
of
people.
believe.
One morning alone, 10,000 people were killed in Rome's Colosseum just for fun.
Back then they had
That's
some
crazy.
the whole Roman thing. Yeah, like I think they had some sick things going on back then, and I
So-
believe that's true. I think I heard that somewhere else.
If you guys heard about that, the 10,000 people just getting killed for fun, let
Yeah.
us know. And then in many cemeteries, there's something called the Devil's Chair. I just can't imagine that being true, because the point of cemeteries is to like go and pay your respect and have that, you have a bunch of dead people obviously there, but it goes against the reason. Like, you're not trying to welcome the devil or bad spirits. So why would you have something called the devil's chair? Why would a cemetery do that?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I mean, we hear stories of cemeteries having like weird things happen.
Let us know.
If it's, haunted or something.
Let us know what you think about that one.
I guess it's all if you, believe or not.
The mummies of Guanajuato, don't know how to pronounce that, may have been buried alive.
Again, back then, very weird things happening, and
In the Savage Stone Age, people would kill a bear, then rip open its stomach to eat the meal that the bear had consumed before it was killed.
It was kind of smart. I mean,
just
you have to think about like back then, like
if it was like freshly.
it's a whole different. Like, our minds can't even wrap around.
Yeah,
that,
this is like a crazy thought.
Like,
this thought is it's just crazy to think
back
about
to
it.
the hunting and So
definitely let us know if that's something that you have heard of, and if it's true or not.
yes.
Creepy facts you didn't want to know. Today's high school students have the same anxiety levels as insane asylum patients in the 1950s. During the early 1990s, there was a serial killer named Joseph Metheny. He owned a burger stand in Baltimore, Maryland. After his arrest in 1996, he confessed to feeding customers the flesh of 3 people. The movie The Hills Have Eyes was based on a true story of the Bean Clan, a Scottish family who would secretly ambush, kill, and eat travelers during the 16th century. Anatoly Yurievich, who was arrested in 2011 after the mummified bodies of 26 girls and women between the ages of 3 and 29 were discovered in his apartment. What makes him even more sickening is that he had them on display.
Wow. That was a lot of stuff. Again, let's refresh our memory.
So
Today's high school students have the same anxiety levels of insane asylum patients in the 1950s.
I believe it. I've seen that actually, that fact on many, many, many TikToks actually.
Yeah.
And videos. I think it has to do with
society nowadays.
Society.
Social media.
And social media.
Yeah, I think we're on
Main
the same
thing
page.
being social media.
Social media, I think, is making it so much harder for kids just to grow up and enjoy themselves and have fun as kids.
We're in our 30s, so we kind of lived in that weird
middle space.
A little bit like MySpace and AIM, AOL. But like,
most
I
of the time you go
have
outside.
siblings that are in high school now, or just graduated or in high school, and the things that I hear that they have to put up with or go through, it's cruel, and it would drive. I don't even know who the type of person I would be if I had to live through that.
It's crazy. When we were younger,
everything's on the internet. Everything's recorded, and everything. It's just. Oh, God.
When we were
I would
younger,
hate to do that.
you just hop on your bike, you ride to your friend's house, you knock on a door. If he's home, you go have fun. You do stupid things. There's no cameras. You don't record it. You talk about it. It's a story 5 years from now. That's it. Like, it was just fun, and nothing was like, you didn't have to worry about stuff like that. Yeah, that's crazy.
I know that for a fact.
During the early 1900s, there was a
Shout
serial
out to my
killer.
little sister, Katie and Jimmy.
Serial killer named Joseph Metheny. He owned a burger stand. That's crazy. He confessed to feeding customers flesh of 3 people.
A serial killer that owned a burger stand and fed. Yep. I believe it.
If there was a serial killer who owned a fast food or burger joint, I would not be surprised that this happened.
Yeah,
So this
I
does sound
believe
like it could be something that happened. Then we have the movie The Hills. I think I saw you nodding saying it's true.
I know that movie, and I believe this is true. So, I mean, obviously the movie is like a little bit more obviously dramatic, but it's based on a true story.
And then there's
I
someone
believe.
who was arrested in 2011 after the mummified bodies of 26 girls and women between the ages of 3 and 29 were discovered in his apartment, and he had them on display.
That's effing sick.
It's as easy as just Googling that name and seeing info. I just never heard of this story, but that is gruesome and disgusting.
I believe it.
You believe everything. I'm always here playing devil's advocate.
No, not everything, but like when they give us real like names and stuff,
well,
I believe it, and I believe because people are so sick and twisted. The more like we're learning on this channel, and diving deep into things. Like it's sick. It's sick.
Yeah, there's crazy people in this world now, and it shows the crazy people that have been in this world before, and it goes on to a lot of the other videos that we talked about, psychopaths, sociopaths, serial killers, and how over time they existed, they still exist, all that. It's just crazy. All right.
Yep.
How Halloween costumes look like in the 1900s.
Okay.
Yeah, that was freaky stuff. Like, I
Yeah.
thought, like now everyone's trying to be like super realistic looking.
Yeah.
and
Well,
taking-
no. Now it's like either like sexy Halloween costumes or like mimicking movies or family themed doing whatever.
But the ones that
was
wanted-
like legit scary shit.
Yes, that stuff is legit creepy. Like nowadays, people try to look scary, but
it's
that's
not.
actually scary. Like what was in those videos would be creepy if I saw those walking
yeah.
around the streets on Halloween. Which Halloween is like what, a week
Right
away?
around the corner.
It's soon. By the time this video is up, Halloween's gonna be like a week away or something. Like, that's crazy.
Might be actually right around Halloween.
It's gonna be right around Halloween, yeah, for sure.
What are you doing?
Those are some crazy costumes. But that's gonna be it for this episode. We have Pretzel, one of our dogs here. Hey, Roxy, what's going on? Come here. Come say hi to everybody.
They're very needy.
Say hi to everybody. All right, so we're gonna end this video. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing for more. Give it a like, drop a comment, let us know. There was a ton of crazy facts. She believes in a lot of it. I do too, but some of them I do question.
Not all of it, but
I'm
with
just
the
saying.
names of people.
No, I'm saying you believe a little more than me. So
Takes
I want to definitely hear from you
a
guys.
few seconds to Google it.
Yes. That's why we have two people on this
prove him
channel.
wrong.
Yes. We agree and don't agree, and then obviously we're going to have you guys either agree or don't agree. So drop a comment, let us know what you think, and be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for our next episode. And you can see more of our dogs, Roxy and Pretzel.
Yes.
Go play with your toys.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.